Welcome to the show. We got everything you want and more. Hey, welcome to the show. Okay, welcome to the show, everybody. Yeah, all right. Tonight, we got games, news, and interviews. Stan Stevens from the Heorot Pub in Downtown Muncie will be here with us. And also, we'll talk about wolves. But first, we have some jokes that'll leave you howling. What? Yeah. Bruce Jenner got in a fatal car crash last week. Women drivers, am I right? Yeah. I know. Yeah. A political leader in Malaysia is facing jail time for sodomy, an act which, even if consensual, is punishable by imprisonment. While Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 is still missing, Malaysia didn't seem to have any trouble identifying where this one went down. Oh! Hey! The National Little League champions were found to have used players from outside its designated region. Wow. So their title was stripped from them. But hey, keep your chin up, kids. It's not the worst thing that could have been stripped from you. Brian Williams was recently put on a 6-month suspension for stretching the truth. Now, Brian's a good-looking guy, but this suspension will probably hurt his game with the ladies. Talk about being shot down. Whoa! Wow. Wow. The Pentagon has come out with a report that Vladimir Putin has Asperger's syndrome. Yeah. When asked about these allegations, Putin had no comment. Yeah. Yeah. The former Red Power Ranger was not charged for the murder of his roommate. Police were asked how they could have arrested an innocent man, to which they replied, "Sorry, we thought he was the Black Ranger." Oh. Good night, everybody. Comcast will be shutting us down, so we'll be right back.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I'm counting all of it. There's at least $1,000 here.
As you can tell, T has been doing well.
Hear that? That's the sound of cash flow coming in, baby.
Look at all that cash. Oh, cash. Oh, cash. Oh, cash.
Okay, just give me a second. One second.
My name's Stars and Straps, and I'm here to be your servant.
Okay, I'm ready now.
I play a trick on my friends. It's called a gag. Ooh.
Oh,
gag.
ball
Oh,
gag.
that ball. Oh, gag.
I'm a great listener.
You want to just see if we can whip up a conversation?
Call me your banana cream.
Oh, I'm appealing to you?
I'm gonna split you. Call now. Cream.
This day is bananas.
Cream.
B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Cream.
I'm M Green Light. Green means go.
Oh, you. Oh, me. Oh, you. Oh, you. Oh, you!
Oh, mayonnaise.
I could use your buns.
Call tea.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the game that has no name. The no-name game will consist of our correspondents coming on and drawing pictures that will leave you breathless. Here are the rules. I will give each player 3 words, and they'll draw whatever these words make them think of on a whiteboard. The catch is they can only draw for as long as they can hold their breath. So, contestants, are you ready to start?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
So, I'm going to read the words, and then the breath holding starts. First words are SNL, Burgundy, Chad Smith, and breath.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Taylor, still going?
I'm done.
All right. All right, you done? What do you think it was?
Well, I just did Ron Burgundy, but I didn't have time to put a hair on his face. But that's the most important asset.
Okay.
So.
The mustache, I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor?
I also drew Ron Burgundy,
Okay.
but no mustache.
Oh,
It's a female.
Is it even Ron Burgundy without a mustache?
right.
I drew Ron Burgundy with Baxter,
Okay.
his dog.
Well,
He has to have his
good-
best friend.
Good news, it was Will Ferrell, which is technically Ron Burgundy.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and give him the points. Give him the points. You guys got 3 points
Okay.
each.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't really make sense, does it? No. All right. Well, let's go on to our second one. The words are bug, help, and invasion. And breaths. Taylor Adams is going with the classic
Okay, gosh,
cheek,
I cannot hold
cheek
my breath.
method.
Okay, I'm done.
Allie?
Okay.
Okay, good. Wow, you guys cannot hold your breath long at all.
I know. I'm just drawing old pictures.
All right, Madeline, what do you
Okay,
got?
I drew a stink bug because one time one stung me in the eye.
That's a great story, Madeline. We'll have to come back to that. Taylor?
Yeah, I drew a bug getting abducted by aliens.
Okay.
I drew Flick from A Bug's Life.
Ah,
Kind of.
it would.
I
That's a
tried.
good guess. Actually, the term was the Beatles. Help,
Oh.
Okay.
invasion.
Mine
Oh.
makes sense because it's about that.
Yeah, whatever. You got to think about these. These are little thinkers. Okay, the third one. So none of you get points. Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
The third one. Food. Fuzzy. Green. Madeline thinks she knows. She's going fast. She can't hold her breath for very long. She's starting to laugh.
Okay.
What do you got?
Well, I have tea. I have a bottle of tea in my room right now that has mold in it. So that's the mold, and this is the tea bottle, and it's furry. Is that a word
Yep.
you said? Perfect.
Yeah, because when we were making up these questions, we were doing things from Madeline's room. Taylor, what do you got?
I drew a kiwi.
A kiwi.
You drew
Nice.
a
That makes sense.
circle.
Okay,
not
it's
even-
furry.
I
Allie?
drew a kiwi. She drew a circle. This is what a kiwi looks like.
All right. Well, again, none of you were right. It's the very hungry caterpillar.
What?
Food, fuzzy, green caterpillar.
That could be in my tea as well. I mean,
It could be, but it's not. All right, you guys have this one. This one you guys are gonna get.
Okay.
All right. It's very easy. Okay. Magic, old, and cartoon. Madeline's losing her breath.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, is it the
Taylor?
last one? Let's open.
You done?
Oh, yeah.
You all done?
Yep.
Allie?
Yes.
All right. Madeline, what do
I
you...
drew the Harry Potter pig when it was on The Simpsons.
Taylor, what do you draw?
I drew Space Jam. I've actually never seen
Allie?
I drew Space Jam also.
Wow.
Yes.
Allie, are you just copying off Taylor?
No, I drew that. It's a basketball
Okay.
and Michael Jordan's head.
Well, the answer was Mickey Mouse.
Oh, that's what I drew.
Magic.
Mickey
old,
Mouse?
Cartoon. Yeah.
This makes sense.
I drew Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, whatever. All right, guys. All right, this is the last one.
Wait, I gotta get my marker.
Okay. This is the last one. Let's hope you guys can get this one. The words are hot, burn, and mixtape. All right. Taylor drew a hand on the top of hers. All right, Madeline, what do you got?
I think it's Bruno Mars, but I only needed to do the jukebox and the gorilla thing to represent him. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Well, no. Okay, no. It wasn't. Taylor?
I drew a mixtape on fire. It drops 2015.
Okay.
I drew Timmy's mixtape because I bet it is fire.
It's the same.
Is it?
Probably.
Yeah. Adam, Taylor, and Allie. They got it. The term was fire. Just like my mixtape. Here, have one.
Oh,
Take my
wow.
mixtape.
Oh my gosh.
It just came out.
is an honor.
Fresh. Yeah. Hey, who wants my
Southern-
mixtape? Yeah. Hey. Mixtapes for everyone.
Did you rewind this?
Yes, I did. Totally.
It's really hot because it's on fire.
Yep. So, Allie and Taylor, you win. What are you going to do with your money?
How much money do we get?
$20,000.
Oh my god. Pay for college.
That's right, we're all poor, everyone. We're just trying to pay for college. We'll be right back with something else, okay? Stick around. Welcome back to the show, everyone. We're sitting down here with Stan Stevens, owner of the Heorot Pub in downtown Muncie. Stan, how you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Good. So the Heorot has won numerous awards, including Best Beer Bar in Indiana. Would you like to talk about that? How'd you do that?
How did I do that? I don't know. I'm always surprised. We don't have a big social media presence, and they're from the West Coast, so I honestly, every year, the first year we got it, we kind of expected to be in the running. The bar was unique at the time, but that was 6 or 7 years ago, and there's so many spin-offs or knockoffs. That's kind of the trend now. If you're going to open a bar, it's going to be a craft beer bar. So every year since then, I've been somewhat surprised.
And you guys kind of rely on word of mouth and just people going there and seeing like, oh, hey, this is a cool place. And yeah.
Well, do you mean for advertising or for
Yeah,
the best beer?
for advertising.
Yeah, we used to advertise heavily at Ball State. And again, 20 years ago when we opened, these kind of beers didn't sell well in this part of the country. I had never seen a bar with the kind of variety that we have now then. I traveled a little bit and seen some of the small breweries out west, and that's kind of what gave me the idea to do it.
And you guys have lots of beers, over 400, right?
Yeah, we have between 67 and 73 draft lines, depending on what systems we hook up. And there's always at least 350 different bottles.
And do you guys switch out beers month to month?
Oh no,
Or
week to week.
Week to week? Oh wow.
On the average, we put on 10 or 12 different draft beers every week.
Okay, that's really cool. So you keep things
Sure.
interesting.
Well, when we opened, there were maybe 4,000 or 5,000 beers that we had access to through the different distributors, and probably every week, there's probably 7 or 8 different 10,000 different beers out there now. There's so many United States breweries and Indiana breweries and stuff popping up. There's just a lot of product out there to reach, so it's difficult to decide what you're going to put on each week.
Right. And now the Heorot is a Viking bar, right? That's the theme.
Well, Beowulf.
Beowulf.
A high ceiling mead hall named Heorot. So the theme is, it'd be early Viking, first Anglo-Saxon novel, 900, so yeah.
How'd you come up with that? What made you want to brand yourself as that? Was it just you really liked Beowulf?
Yeah, I remember that in English class. I remember really I don't know. We're not. If you've ever been in the Heorot, there's no NASCAR signs up. There's
Right.
It seems like everybody wants to have a sports bar. They get a giant TV. They sell some domestics, and they have a bar. They think we just want to do something different.
Yeah. You're definitely not a sports bar. It's a bar you'd go to enjoy a nice craft brew.
Well, people talk. They rely on each other for entertainment more than us entertaining them. People come in and talk. When 9/11 happened, I had other tavern owners tell me how their business was down and nobody was in there. We were packed. We were packed for weeks. People were beat up by television and internet and radio. They just wanted to talk. They wanted to decide themselves what was going on. And
yeah, you guys don't have TVs in there. It's a real personal atmosphere. And you guys got pizza, right? That's your thing.
Yeah,
got like $2 pizzas. That's
years ago. Domino's used to have commissaries in their stores rather than a regional commissary, and I was actually the commissary manager for Domino's. So we made all the dough, mixed all the sauce, cut all the vegetables and stuff.
Oh, wow.
It's not that way now. It all comes in a truck, but it didn't used to.
Right, but that's how the idea got started.
I had a background in it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are pretty famous. I mean, you want you want pizza and some beer, the Heorot's the place to go. Now, you guys have been around for 20 years?
Yeah.
Around 20 years now?
January 5th was our 20th anniversary.
Yeah, so how have you guys been keeping successful and just...
Well, we're not afraid to change. The Heorot's still not the typical bar, but we're not afraid to add on things. 3 years ago, we started brewing. We have Wolf's Head Brewing there now, so we brew our own beer.
Wow.
We're going to expand on that. We bought the building next door, so we've expanded over there, so that gives us more kitchen space. So sometime in the near future, we'll change our menu and do more food.
Yeah, with all these bars closing around the Muncie area, you know, the Locker Room and Dill Street, I mean, it's good to keep changing and keep, you know, keep on the ball.
You can't sit still. Anybody in about anything, if you get too content and sit on your laurels too much, somebody else is going to take your place over and do something else.
Right. And you guys got a fantastic location. You guys are located down historic Walnut Street in downtown. And what's it like been there?
It's been an interesting change. When we opened up there, after 6 o'clock at night, you could look either way and barely see street lights. There was no businesses open. There were a few banks and jewelry stores during the day, but almost all the rest of the stuff was vacant. So they had the pedestrian plaza then. That was a real bad idea. That was a response to the malls, and they tore all of that out. They replaced the road 2 times. I think they're about ready to do it the 3rd time now. But there's been a definite increase in urban areas and people coming back downtown. The apartments upstairs have helped, but then the storefronts being opened up. There's very few open storefronts down there now.
And you know, speaking of upstairs, you guys have a performance area upstairs, as well as you know, you have a small performance area downstairs too in the bar to have live entertainment.
The 2nd floor, there's a replica of a Viking longhouse, and it's about 35 feet long. And you go through that. In the back, there's a small stage area. I don't know, 20 by 10 is probably the stage area. The room accommodates 40 to 60 depending on seating.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent size. Be a good place to have a show. I'm getting the sign to talk about your wolves from my associate producer right now. She really wants to know.
Well, I have wolf hybrids. I've had them for between 30 and 35 years. I'm not sure. Started out with one, his lifespan, got another one, his lifespan, and got a 3rd one and decided, you know, I really like him. I'll get a female. So 5 litters later, we have a whole lot of them right now.
Oh, wow. So wait, so you have more than 3?
I have 9 adults and 20 puppies right now.
Oh my gosh. What do you what do you do with all of them?
Well, we never had a litter to sell. We kept most of them. We had a litter like a little over a year ago, and we kept 4 and let one friend have one. We thought our old male was not viable anymore, and we were incorrect.
Oh,
So
learned the hard way, didn't you? Yeah, I'm thinking they might want some of them.
I need homes.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So, I mean, that's awesome. So, the Heorot, one of the best beer bars in Muncie. I mean, I've been there. I've had beer there. I've had pizza there, and it's very good.
Well,
I've performed there. It's a great place. I really like it. I really enjoy it.
That is one thing. We're doing a lot of plays. They're local. It's local artists and things. There's not a lot of backing. It's not out of Muncie Civic or anything. If you can, tell people, get a chance to come in and see the plays. I think the only reason they charge cover, they have to pay for the rights to the plays and stuff. There's one coming up in March. I can't think of the name of it right offhand, but there's flyers up. That would be nice for them.
Yeah. All right. Well, everyone, Stan Stevenson of the Heorot Bar in Muncie, downtown. Please go there. It's a great place. It's fantastic. I love it. So, anything else to say? You good? All right.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks for coming on. We'll be right back, everyone.
Good evening, America. I'm William Bryans, and my guest tonight is our resident expert on law and media, the poignant and talented Alec White.
Thank you, I guess. I should clarify, I'm not some kind of legal expert. I'm from the legal department, but I am not some kind of expert. What does that say? Does that say I'm published? You know I'm not published. I'm not published in any way.
The East Coast has been slammed by blizzards for weeks, making February Boston's snowiest month on record. While Bostonians are used to the cold weather, experts are warning this could be an ISIS terror plot in the works.
No. That's not right at all. There is no evidence supporting that ISIS is behind the snow in Boston.
That's very true. That's very true. We don't know who it is. It could very well be the Russians or perhaps even the Israelis. But the facts are clear from here, America. We should be very afraid.
No. We need to stop. You can't be saying this. None of this sounds remotely true. And people are really not super cool about media integrity right now.
Well, I'm entitled to my opinions.
The name of the show is Just the Facts. Do you realize how much damage a lawsuit could do to this company? We're on thin ice as it is. No one watches TV.
Popular late-night variety show Saturday Night Live recently aired its 400th episode, ending the show with a controversial gay kiss that many are calling inappropriate, tasteless, and just plain not Christian.
All right, we cannot be expressing our opinions as news. That's inappropriate, and I'm 80% sure that didn't even happen.
Well, you know what? I'm 200% sure.
No. That's another thing we need to bring up. You can't keep throwing up that graphic. First of all, it's physically impossible to be 200% sure about something, and from a legal standpoint, that's bad in about 1,000 different ways,
Well, that's
Mr.
fine.
Bryans.
I only use it when I'm absolutely 200% sure of something.
The studio has actually received well over 20 complaints about the misuse of that logo, Mr. Bryans.
That's impossible. We only started using it last week, and that's a fact.
Do you realize how much of it is a headache to deal with one formalized complaint, Mr. Bryans?
Well, you know what they say. What's a complaint but a compliment made by an
See, that is not the type of image that the network wants to be portraying. You see, we're trying to get steered towards...
the Hubble Space Telescope has captured some astonishing images of what many smart researchers believe could be and have confirmed to be extraterrestrial life.
No. I refuse to believe that. Who are your supposed researchers, A, and B, where's the science behind this?
You don't need science when you've got facts.
What are you
Check
saying?
out these startling images.
Okay, all right. Oh, no. Okay, no. All right, I think I've seen enough. This is ending right now. Right here, right now. Did you just cut me off? Did you just cut me off? Mr.
Italian
Bryans,
businessman
Mr.
and founder of the Nutella brand, Michel Ferrero, has passed away at age 89. The confectioner connoisseur, known in America for his hazelnut spread and for Kinder chocolates, bequeathed his entire estate to a young orphan boy who had won his trust late in life. The whereabouts of the other 4 children who went missing in his factory last fall are yet unknown.
No, that is not true. Inaccurate, not true, false. No. No, that is not true. That is the plot of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Mr. Bryans. I know you know that.
A local teen has recently found out that despite her social shortcomings, she is now next in line to be the crown princess of Genovia.
No, that's the Princess Diaries. Go on, fine, sorry.
Russia has brokered a ceasefire with neighboring Ukraine, establishing a temporary peace in the embattled corner of the globe.
Oh, come on, that's not even... Wait, that one's true.
The alliance is still in its early stages, but political analysts the world around are fearing this will lead to what's being called a super Russia.
All right, now that is completely off. I have no idea where you're getting your facts. Can you just try to deliver something real? No flashy graphics, no editing, just the truth, Mr. Bryan?
Just the truth?
Just the truth.
All right.
Thank you.
Now that she's turned 21, a local woman will have to battle adversity in the face of a law stating that an unmarried woman may never take the throne.
That's the Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement.
Delegates from Tarktinia...
That's not a real country.
Scientists have discovered death crystal fragments.
That's not a thing.
What makes OxyClean better than the rest? Is it the patented stain-removing formula?
All right, Mr. Bryans, look. I'm not trying to sound like a jerk, but you can't be saying these things on television. You're a responsible journalist. You have to remove yourself from the story in order to get the Like I was saying, Mr. Bryans. Mr. Bryans!
Oh, well, that's all the time we have tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to give a huge thanks to my guest tonight, Alec White. You were an absolute pleasure, as always.
If I may finish,
Thank you for tuning in to Just the Facts. We'll see you next week. Don't forget to fill out your FAFSA, America. Have a good night.
Oh, there it is.
There it
we
is.
got the drawer open. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, we are being invaded by aliens. Yes, it's true. We, for one, here at BSU Tonight don't want to anger the aliens, so we're making a peace offering, saying, come down to the studio, we'll give you free airtime and advertisement, just don't hurt us, okay?
No, the aliens have definitely invaded. That's what I've heard, too, from all my sources. The world is pretty much over and we're all going to die.
Cities are on fire.
Kiss your children goodnight, America, because this will be the last time you ever do.
The last time.
Not the last. This will be the first. This is great. Everything's fine and peachy.
The gay agenda.
Oh my God.
Everyone, good night. We'll see you next week.
No, we won't. We're not going to be on.